Governor Walker will make his first trip of the 2016 campaign cycle to New Hampshire this week. On Saturday, Walker will be the keynote speaker at an event hosted by the New Hampshire Republican Party. Walker recently hired staff for New Hampshire, which holds the first presidential primary in the nation. We're talking more now about Walker's trip to the Granite State with Josh McElveen, political reporter for our sister station, WMUR-TV in Manchester, New Hampshire, and the host of the show, Close Up. Josh, it's good to have you with us today. Tell us a little bit more about who the governor will be speaking to on Saturday.
Good morning to you, Mike, and it's good to be with you. He's going to be talking to a number of different people. This is really effectively his first trip to New Hampshire as a potential 2016 candidate. So he's got a little bit of catching up to do because a lot of the candidates on the Republican side have been here throughout the last year, really, either campaigning for the candidates in the 2014 election or testing the waters openly by themselves. But he's going to be talking to the GOP activists, the Republican go-getters, if you will, who have a lot of influence amongst the conservative base out here. But yeah, he's going to be meeting with some important people, and a lot of them early on, right off the bat from when he gets here.
Well, what's the buzz about the governor? Is there curiosity about him? Obviously, he has displayed some strength, early strength in the polling. What are people saying about him? What do they want to know about him?
Scott Walker is Batman here in New Hampshire. I mean, you know, people are interested by him. They seem to like him to a certain degree, but the reality is nobody knows who he is. You know, if they've seen him speaking on TV, but he hasn't been in a room. So there's a lot of interest about him. We had a recent poll that came out just a few weeks ago that had him in the top 3, which was a bit of a surprise given the fact that he hadn't been to New Hampshire here. Now, that was after you removed Mitt Romney from the equation. Yeah, there's a lot of interest in Scott Walker. People want to know what he has to say. They want to meet him, see what he's like in person. Obviously, New Hampshire voters notorious for wanting to meet a candidate more than once before making a decision. But certainly, there is intrigue surrounding his upcoming visit and the person himself.
You mentioned, Josh, that some of the potential GOP candidates have been out there already. Who are some of the folks that have been paying particular attention to New Hampshire this early in the election cycle?
Well, really, any and all of them in the Republican field, save for well, Governor Scott Walker and Governor Jeb Bush, have been to New Hampshire at least once in the last year, if not more than that. This is an extremely wide-open field. Republican political watchers, the observers, will tell you that they haven't seen a primary this wide open, at least on the Republican side of things, in quite some time, if ever. But in terms of frequency, Senator Marco Rubio from Florida, he has been here a lot, and he intends to place a high importance on New Hampshire and his place in the process. George Pataki, former New York governor, he's been here a lot as well, trying to gain some traction. We'll see how his campaign plays out. But everybody is taking their turn here, and next weekend, the same weekend that Scott Walker, excuse me, is going to be in New Hampshire. He's going to have some company. Jeb Bush will make his first trip here. Ted Cruz will be here as well. Carly Fiorina, the former CEO of Hewlett-Packard. So there's some work to be done here, but there's also a lot of votes, Mike, to be had here in New Hampshire.
You're going to have a busy weekend, Josh. You'll have plenty to talk about on next week's show. Josh McElveen is the host of Close Up at WMUR-TV, our sister station in Manchester, New Hampshire. Josh, thanks very much for being with us.
Pleasure.
Governor Walker is also planning a trip to another early primary state, South Carolina, while a new poll shows him surging in North Carolina. You can keep up to date on all these developments in the Walker Watch blog written by our editorial partner, WisPolitics.com. Coming up next, will we see the rematch, Ron versus Russ?